Peace and blessings, everyone. Queen Lisette here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a brief walkthrough of a new oracle deck that has come in. Um, this deck has been created by Angela Hartfield, who is the creator of Nature's Whispers. Let's see, Whispers of Love, Whispers of Healing, and it was illustrated by Ekaterina Golovanova. And if that name sounds familiar, she is the illustrator of this other deck that was created by Angela Hartfield, Whispers of Lord Ganesha. So the name of this new deck is called Whispers of the Ocean. And it is, of course, a Blue Angel deck. Yeah. Standard box, large size box. I do wish that she had kept to the smaller size box like this, but when she went to Whispers of Healing, it became a large box. So, two-piece box, you know the drill. Anyway, this is what, I have a few cards here from her Nature's Whispers. So the cardstock is matte. I guess some of you would call that petal finish. This is, to me, is a decent sized cardstock. Will hold up well. So let's take a look and see what the Whispers of the Ocean cardstock is like. As I said, two-piece Blue Angel box. Comes with a guidebook, of course. The imagery inside the guidebook is your standard two-tone. The font is one that I can actually read. I'm going to get to a couple of decks in which I cannot read the font in the guidebooks for the life of me. So this is an oracle deck that has, let's see here, 50 cards. And we have an introduction, and she does have steps to choosing a card, a layout. Let's see, 2 spreads are in here. Let's see, she says, life on Earth originated in the ocean. This is a place of creativity, fertility, opportunity, and birth. It is also cleansing, healing, and releasing. The ocean has been referred to in a song and poetry as the sea of life or the sea of love, and in some ways has come to signify spirituality and energy. For some, the large mass of water symbolizes the collective unconsciousness of humanity. Others say the ocean can represent our emotional depths, our memories, or our source, the ancient mother. However you look at it, life is a spiritual journey, and the ocean and its inhabitants hold many meanings and messages that can assist us as we all partake in this journey. She goes on a little bit more about oceanography. Then she says, your Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. The purpose of this deck is to help you connect with the wisdom of the ocean and the energy of the dolphins, whales, and other inhabitants that dwell within. As you use the cards, especially when you first acquire them, you may find yourself drawn to the ocean or other bodies of water. If you notice this, it may be beneficial to acknowledge and honor this yearning within you. Connecting with the ocean in this way can be very therapeutic and can help bring a greater sense of calm and balance to your life. I know for me that water is very healing, even though I am a fire sign and I'm full of this energy and all that. Water is what soothes me, heals me. It's very relaxing and it's cleansing, definitely refreshing. Okay, for me, the ocean is Yemoja. She's one part of the ocean, and maybe one of these days I'll go into a deeper explanation. But Yemoja for me is the ocean, the all ultimate mother, the one that we all come from. She is healing and embracing. She is endless. Her love for us is endless, and she's expansive. So, let's get on with the cards, shall we? So as I said, it's a 50-card deck. And the back of the cards look like that. Sea turtle. They are matte finish, not edged. Let's take a look, shall we? So, the first card is resilience. And that's actually on the back of the card too. Resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and the patience to handle what is happening. Okay, so I'm not going to read all of them, but diving into new depths. In the light of the moon. Life is better together. Change direction with ease. I like this one. Look at the underbelly. Looking at the underbelly. Dancing in the rainbow. Keeping it in check. Amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be more advantageous now. Ooh, every step counts. Wow. What is that creature? There is an advantage to taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and as fully as you consider your options. Let's see. What is that? Card number 10? She gives me. Oh, this is called a nudie branch. Nudie branch, which means naked gill, is a type of sea slug, often overlooked. Nudie branches are very small, beautiful organisms that can be found clinging to the tops of ocean arches or on the ocean floor. They show you how to move easily in emotional waters. They represent moving at a slow, steady pace by grounding in attitude and philosophy. Constant effort and the belief that you can do this will help you reach your targeted outcome. Continue to investigate how you feel about the current situation while moving slowly and surely towards your goal. I like that message. Okay. Persistent drive. Starfish. Replacing what was lost. Gliding through the currents. Single-mindedness. Adrift in shallow water. Inner desires. Safe and surrounded by love. Clearing the excess. Ooh. Polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Shared inspiration. Enjoy the journey. Take note. Distinctive potential. Love where you are. The whale. Break through to new dimensions. Where you need to be. Push to the surface. Seeing both sides. Empower yourself. I like this. Surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Mutually beneficial venture. We could use some of this these days. Yeah. Or this one, total submission. Let your personality shine. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Help appears in various ways. Blend into the environment. Oh, wow. Look beyond the surface. I believe this whale is covered with barnacles. I'll take a look in the book. Shedding the old. Back on task. Rediscover your zeal. Convey your meaning. Gentle moderation. Setting up parameters. Unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. Leaping through the air. Face your fears. Connect to Source. Disengage from outcomes. I think many of us need to work on doing this. Be insightful and established. And the last card, childlike devotion. Say hi to Nikia. Nikia, see? What are you doing up there? Let's pull a couple of cards. Let's see if we get a message. Give these a good shuffle. What message do you have for us? The rifle shuffle is in my lap. Ooh. If you have any sort of, well, I have fibromyalgia, any sort of issues with your hands or arthritis, these cards may be a bit difficult to work with. They are stiff, they are large. Just let them fall into place. Don't try to bend them. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Nope, I am not taking all of these. Take that one. Maybe they have a lot to say. Or maybe I'm just shuffling sloppy. Sloppily? Sloppier? Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. Cut the deck. See what we have. 2 cards. The first card is setting up parameters. Mutually beneficial venture. And the card underneath, surrounded by prosperity. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. And then there is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. And your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So, I feel that this is talking about our relationships, that they can be mutually beneficial to all, but you still want to have your boundaries and parameters in place so that A, you don't feel, taken advantage of, or that you feel drained, that it could be, the project can be beneficial to all involved, that one person isn't doing all the work, so to speak. But let's go ahead and see what the book has to say, because I'm a guidebook person. Let's see, card number 43. Is a relationship taking away from other areas of your life? Are you getting off track because of demands that are seeping into your personal space? If the primary reason for your connection with another is no longer a benefit, or if that relationship seems to be in a never-ending loop, it's time to make a decision to set some new boundaries. Oops, let me hold this up. If you are being challenged personally, you would need to remain emotionally mature in dealing with negative energy from others. You need to be clear in your own mind about what your boundaries are. You get to determine what is and is not acceptable on an emotional level. You are more than capable of being level-headed and in control of your emotions. Use your emotional intelligence to make smart decisions. Remember to not let circumstances or whims sway you from your core belief system and morals. This is also a reminder to reinstate boundaries you already have in place. Clown triggerfish are very territorial and protective of their environment. The clown triggerfish is fearless and will protect its boundary. It does not care if it is much smaller than a threatening predator. It will relentlessly confront its foe. Interesting. So set your boundaries, keep them in place, stand fast with, your beliefs and all of that, and don't, what is that? The line in the sand, don't keep extending that to make other people feel comfortable. Remember, we're supposed to be working in this collectively. Every time we make an adjustment to make other people feel comfortable, we start to lose a bit of ourselves here. Working together, I think, could benefit all of us. We just need to get to this place. We need to respect each other's boundaries. When we do that, I think that we can all prosper. I'm going to see what she has to say about this. Card number 31. So we have triggerfish, we have clownfish. Deepen your awareness of a relationship, which may be romantic love, a friendship, or business association. This card indicates that the spirit of cooperation and mutual interest supports this connection. Make sure you are doing whatever is necessary to foster better communication and to strengthen what is already in place. And again, I think that goes back to setting our boundaries. Many of us are not mind readers, so we should speak about what our limitations are, what our boundaries are, what our expectations of another person is. Usually we don't know that we've crossed someone's boundaries until we've, what is that word? Offended them. And then this is where problems come into play. My necklaces. You guys know I'm vain about that stuff. Okay, here we go. And she's twisted around. There we go. Anyway, this is it says, clownfish and sea anemones have a special relationship. Sea anemones can paralyze and kill their prey with their stinging tentacles, but clownfish are protected from their venom. Clownfish have mucus on their skin that keeps them from feeling the sting of the tentacles. The clownfish live in partnership with certain species of anemones and shelter among their numerous tentacles. The clownfish are protected from the predators and, in turn, keep some harmful elements from the anemones. Okay, and our third card here, which talks about surrounded by prosperity. And we have the sea turtle there with those fish. Let's take a look. It says here the school of fish represent abundance, sanctuary, desire, control, steadiness, and even a possible windfall. Well, that's kind of Lenormandish, isn't it? You may find you want to take care of others by offering advice, guidance, and wisdom, as well as loaning your money or giving your time to a worthwhile cause now. Your abundant flow is at its peak, and you find hidden treasures around every corner and in a wide variety of situations. You might be drawn to the vibrant yellow of the tang. This is an opportunity to tune into your solar plexus and your personal power. Are you giving up or alternatively too keyed up about a situation? This is the time to bring yourself back to feeling empowered and in control of your emotions. The living green colors emphasize growth and healing and a return to your natural state of abundance. If you are feeling lack, use positive affirmations to create your own abundance. I have everything I need at all times. The yellow tang, a serene ocean dweller, is an essential part of the reef ecosystem. Large schools of yellow tangs can be found on the ocean's reefs. Doesn't that sound just like, never mind, a redundant sentence? The yellow tang is attracted to areas of coral where they clear away excess algae. They help maintain balance in the ecosystem. Algae can turn up in all sorts of places, and you may even see yellow tangs cleaning it off a turtle. That's what they're doing. Abundance can show up in a variety of ways. Trust that you are abundant. Clear anything away that may hinder your bounty. Mutually beneficial to all. So, I think the overall message is have your boundaries in place. Speak up about your boundaries. Let's work together. Let's work together so that we can all be prosperous. We can all do well. There's more than enough for everyone. So, I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough. I am almost at 30 minutes, and I'm going to say goodbye. I shall see you next time. Take care.